What is going on? I'm Zedmont. New colors, new bitrate, new awesomeness. Very, very stoked. Let me know what you think about the quality, new laptop, new computer, new all of the things. Thank you for all of you who have thrown code ZMOT in your shop. I know that it is Hammerman's Fleet. We will not be doing that today, but first, a moment of silence. Our friends over at Space Ape Gaming Boom Beach Frontlines is no more. They have decided to pull the plug on that game. And on like the only plus side I can think of that is the fact that we managed to get the Laser Ranger coming through from that gang. Really, really do like the fact that some part of that game will live on. Anyways, we are going to jump in. I have got the Melon Bombardiers loaded. Thank you for all of you who voted for the Melon Bombardiers. Now, when I said I'm going to skip Hammerman's Fleet, don't skip it. Make sure you do all stages of the events this week. And the reason for that is you want to max those melons up so that you have them on the Mega Crab, which I believe is coming this weekend. I can't say 1000%. But you know what? Let's boost. Let's boost a little bit here. I don't typically boost on this account. Whoa, I got things on the screen. I don't typically boost on this account, but you know what? We will do it. And as you can see right there, I have got all of the things needed to take Hammerman down without issue, but I'm not going to force you guys to watch that. So, by the way, Cyber Monday deals, not amazing. A little bit late in the fact that I've already maxed my armory, so that attack plan is a bit useless to me, but it's the same price as instant training. So if you buy instant training, it's probably the time to do so. Just make sure that you got code ZMOT in your shop first. Too much talking. Let's load our friend Bullet. We're going to throw Bullet in with Taunt. I'm going to show you an open that I've never seen anyone else do. I'm not sure that it makes any sense. That might be why no one else is doing it. But what we are going to do here is we are going to throw a flare. We want to put Bullet about there. Let's put him slightly into that neighborhood. And we're just going to hang out for a second. And the reason why we're going to hang out is because we need that flare to expire by the time we drop our melon dudes. This works with regular bombardiers as well. It also works with those laser rangers. But we're just going to smoke Mr. Bulleting. This is kind of like the red line open, just me trying to make up new attacks. And I've been pretty happy with it overall. So we're going to throw a taunt right about there. I'm going to get rid of these mines right here. You'll notice that that flare is over. So now we can start dropping our troops into this neighborhood. Bullet's going to pop out right about now, taunting all of those things. And then we can throw some critters into that neighborhood. Bullet's going to keep taunting. See, like, it's just good. Bullet's going to keep on distracting all of those things as we keep the taunts coming out. Actually, I was going to say I almost missed on the taunt, but I definitely mixed on the taunt there. And as we keep these things coming, we're going to keep our melon bomb. But I need a case on this phone so bad. I have misclicked on this device so many times, and it is driving me insane. I finally figured out what it is. My phone has typically I have a case on my phone, which puts a tiny little lip over top of the front. My palms, it's not fat fingering the phone, it is fat palms. My palms are absolutely 1000% touching the screen, which is causing me to have misclicks all over. Look at this. We have the chance, very, 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 very slim chance, of soloing Torrent. Like, this open just absolutely crushes that left side. It is a great, great, great way to do so. And I have never seen anyone else do this hit. So if you have improvements or suggestions on how to make this hit better, please do let me know, because this is 3 statues boosted, and we are completely and utterly crushing Torrent. Probably should have flared back because we're going to lose that final bombardier right there. Let's get rid of that boom cannon right there. I mean, we've cleared the entire left-hand side. Very, very, very easy finish at this point for the next person that comes in. As long as we can get rid of that final shock launcher. I wish you guys could feel the fact that my phone keeps clicking like I'm hard pressing on it. I don't know what that's called, like force touching on iOS or whatever, but overall, pretty darn good open. You know what? We could actually flare back into this neighborhood just trying to save the last couple of our troops as we clear some extra mines in at the same time. I gotta say, pretty good open, right? Like we got rid of those lasers, which are always a problem on the core hit. We got rid of the rockets, which are an extra shock on the core hit. We got rid of the shock launcher, which again is a shock on the core hit. So typically, you see people clear this right hand side. I really, really do enjoy clearing this left hand side, but I'm slightly biased because I came up with the hit. So I've never seen anyone else do it. If you've seen someone else do it, please do let me know. I love hits like that where you send bullet in ahead, try and time his flare, and then send him all the way towards the stuff. Now I kind of want to flare onto that final shock launcher, but I just don't think we're going to be able to get it down. So I'm going to use my gunboat energy to throw some critters out there, clear that mine, then we'll just use the rest of our artillery on that shock launcher because someone's going to go left, and if we can make that hole a little bit bigger, all the better. So pretty stoked on that open. By the way, the bit rate on this video is like, I want to say 15 times higher than it was before. So this upload is going to be huge, like absolutely massive, highly, highly spam call, spam call. Let's get rid of the spam call. Highly, highly recommend you guys let me know what you think about the quality there. Cut out a little bit of the video there because I had a spam call come in. I think it's a spam call, 99% chance it's a spam call. We are going to keep on cruising though. And I was talking about how stoked I was on that hit. We're going to clear my map a little bit because I have got a little bit of story time. Story time with Zed coming up. Some of you are just tuned out as soon as you heard story time, but sweet baby Jesus, let's get going. So, a little while back, I mentioned to you guys that I was super stoked on taking my kid to his first concert. I'm not sure if any of you guys remember that, but that first concert was last night, and let me tell you, if any of you are parents or ever think you might be parents or have parents or whatever the heck it might be, I don't even care. Last night took my kid to see the Offspring, his first ever concert, his first ever stadium show, his first ever mosh pit. We were on the floor. We had general admission seats, and let me tell you, it 1,000,000% lived up to all of my hopes and dreams for it, just like these Melon Bombardiers. It was amazing. The kid was in the middle of the mosh pit. We were dead center, row two, row three, and he actually at one point went crowd surfing. I've got an amazing, mind blowing. I got a new phone, by the way, like I've just mentioned, iPhone 14 Pro Max, and I'm super stoked because the camera on it is mind blowing in low light conditions, just like a mosh pit. And I got like my favorite picture ever of the kid crowd surfing on top of hundreds and hundreds of strangers. So, um, I don't know if I'm just like over sentimental about this, but the whole mask wearing kids in school and no one looking at one another and all of my friends' kids on, or my kids' friends on their phone 24 hours a day, to see him interacting with strangers, smashing into people, helping people up off the mosh pit floor, it blew my mind. So I, as a kid, grew up. My first concert was Poison with Warrant when I was like 7 years old or something ridiculous like that. So it probably means more to me than it will to most. But him just smashing into people, sweating on people, sharing water from the security guards throughout with people around him. It was like COVID never existed. It was magical. And even if COVID did exist, it would still, or didn't, never existed. It was still just mind blowing. And um, it was like, I was, I don't know. I'm speechless and babbling, but highly, highly recommended. If you guys have any other suggestions, if you guys have done anything like that with your parents or with your kids, I would love to hear about it because that experience stands out, and I know for a fact that my kid will remember that for his entire life. which is huge. Like I remember my parents taking us to Disneyland, and they had these visions of what they thought we would remember, and we our memories were completely different. But for that concert, I know for a fact that memory is going to be huge, 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 and will partially shape his life, which is kind of crazy. Um, so yeah, that's my video today. I didn't put a video out on Thursday or Friday. I have been working on trying to get a detailed, detailed, like over the top detailed video out that will answer a whole bunch of Boom Beach questions that I have. And I had to go back and ask the Boom Beach developers. I sent a message to Nuno to pass along to them because something doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense to me, then it doesn't make sense to anyone at this point. So like I honestly dug deeper than I've dug on a lot of technical videos. So do stay tuned. I will post that video soon. I don't want to spoil it in case someone comes out. Like a couple times I've said what I'm working on, and then someone's put out a crappy version of it with this clickbait title that has totally ruined my efforts. So we're gonna keep that one under wraps a little bit. I shall be posting it soon, hoping that Nuno can pull off getting the dev team to answer some questions for me. I'm not super hopeful, but we can give it a shot. And Melon Bombardiers, nothing needs to be said about them because they are ridiculously overpowered. Those melons doing damage every which where, and the fact that we can just walk through all of these bases with zero thought, zero planning. I guess we do have a little teeny tiny bit of boost. We are probably going to lose on this one because I am getting crushed by all of their prototypes. This person has three good prototypes out, and I did not pay attention to them. I was still going down memory lane at that moment. I love it when I say we're walking through and crushing bases, and then we absolutely get pummeled. But grapplers doing good things. So if you are looking to defend against these melon dudes, make sure you throw a grappler out. I'm gonna end the video right there on that fail because I am more than okay with that. Tom GPS 71 taking us down. Sorry for my absence. I know I wasn't here on Thursday or Friday, but I promise I'm working on some good stuff. And yeah, hopefully this video comes through in the best quality video graphics wise of any Zmot video that's ever been put out. Do keep that submarine diving. Do keep code Zmod in that shop. Do consider that Cyber Monday deal. Go say something nice to Space Ape Games if you ever played Boom Beach Frontlines. And I shall talk to you soon. I'm Zedmont. Thanks for coming in. Peace.